Hello and welcome to Lesson 19, page 125. This is the song titled The Queen's Coronation, Piano Part 4 in our pre-Level 1 book. And let's take a look at the notes we're going to need for this song. A little bit of a different set of notes than all the other piano parts so far. So we're starting under a group of 3 black keys. I'm going to use the group of 3 black keys that's to the left of middle C. And we first need our front door, which is F. And right next to F is G. And we're not going to use the white key A, but we're going to use A flat. And the last note will be B. So we're using 4 notes in those group of 3 black keys. So just think all the white keys except for A, we're using A flat. Okay? Now under our group of 2 black keys right next to our group of 3, we're going to use C. And we're going to skip over D and use E. So there's a couple different ways that we could place our fingers on the keys to cover the notes in this song. And I think a real simple way to do it is 2 fingers on F and G, and then 3 fingers covering C, D, and E. And you may say, hey, we're not using D, but I just like to cover C and E this way when it's listed in songs like this, just because I don't want to stretch my fingers out like this, because I might do something like that and play 2 notes at once. So again, what we can do here is F and G, and then you can reach up to A flat when you need it. And then in this hand position, you can play B with the same finger you're playing C with. You can reach over, and E we can just play up here. So that's F, G, A flat, B, C, and E. Another option might just be 4 fingers right here in the right hand. So you can just do B, C, and E. So that would be okay, but I'm going to stick to 3 and just reach over to B when I need it. Okay? All right. Well, let's talk about the first line of our song. And this rhythm group that we have is really, really important. We have a walk note, a running note, 2 more walk notes, and then a whole note, which remember gets 4 beats that we hold. And you'll notice that that rhythm gets repeated through our whole song. Walk, running, walk, and hold for 4. Does it again here. Really close to doing it again here, except we have a little bit of a rhythm change, but we're going to talk about that. But then it does do the same thing on the 4th line. So we want to make sure that we get really good at doing this at a steady beat. So let's clap it together to practice. Line number 1. 1, 2, here we go. Clap. Walk. Running. Walk. Walk. And then hold. 2, 3, 4, and off. Great work. Now let's look at the notes we need in our first line. We're starting all the way up here at our C. And we're playing C, 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 E. Then we reach down to our A flat for 4 beats. And let's try that nice and slow together. Line number 1. 1, 2. Here we go, play C, 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 E, A flat, 2, 3, 4, and off. Nice work. Now remember, line number 2 uses the same exact rhythms as we were using above, but we've got some new notes. So what notes do we have? We have E, and then 3 more in a row. E, E, E. Then we're going down and playing our first G, and now B. So I'm going to reach over with my C finger to play B. So that's E, 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 down to G, then B, 2, 3, 4. Let's try line number 2, nice and slow. 1, 2, line 2, play, and E, 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 G, B, 2, 3, 4, and off. Excellent job. And now let's take a look at line number 3. We have the same rhythm group to start, walk, running, walk, walk, but then we get 2 new rhythms for the first time in our song, 2 half notes. And remember, half notes we hold for 2. So let's try to clap the third line just to make sure we can do it at a steady beat. So line number 3, 1, 2, here we go. Clap, walk, running, walk, walk, then we hold for 2 and hold for 2 and off. Great job. And let's add our notes. We've got all E's for that walk, running, walk, walk. Then we reach up to A flat for 2, and then we play our first front door F for 2. Here we go, line number 3, nice and slow. 1, 2, here we go. Play E, 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 then down to A flat for 2 and F for 2 and off. Good work. Now the last line of our piano part 4, we have that rhythm that we've been doing our whole song, walk, running, walk, walk, and then our whole note for 4. But let's see the notes that we're going to use. We're going to do G, 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 B, B, and then C. So for this line, I may play my G's and then I'll reach over to B, and I might just use this second finger right here on C since it'll be right there for me. All right, let's try the last line, line 4, nice and slow. 1, 2, here we go. Play G, 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 B, B, C, 2, 3, 4, and off. Excellent job. And now we are ready to do our first full performance without the metronome, and then we'll add it for the second one. So let's head back to line number 1. Here we go. Hands ready. 1, 2, here we go. Play C, 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 E, A flat, 2, 3, 4. Second line. E, 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 G, B, 2, 3, 4, and third line. E, 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 A flat for 2, down to F for 2. Now the last line, G, 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 B, C, 2, 3, 4, and off. Made a little mistake, and that's why we're practicing here, students. On the last line here, I played a C for my first B. Oof, that was a little tricky. Let's do that last line nice and slow together again. Then I'll do the metronome performance just to make sure we do that last line correctly. Last line, one more chance for me. 1, 2, last line. Play and G, 3, 4, and off. There we go that time. And now let's head to our first metronome performance. 1, 2, here we go. Congratulations on completing the Queen's Coronation Piano Part 4. I will see you on the next song.